can get nothing here. And we have to get her an eye transplant.
I want to do this quiz on Wednesday instead. Can we do this quiz on Wednesday instead?
What do you mean? It is going to be Wednesday.
This one?
He wants to do one. He wants to go on this stuff.
Just
Oh,
this.
that stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Just this.
I doubt that everybody in the room is.
Oh, yeah, that was the other one. The other sentence-y stuff we have to write.
Yeah, everything we need to.
Intervals between blank and blank.
I don't remember what his sister's name was. Charity.
Trinity?
Trinity. Yeah, it was
Trinity.
Trinity.
Serenity.
Serenity.
It's ready now.
Yeah. You know, there's like a unpopular version of Yu-Gi-Oh before it was a card game, like it doesn't answer. It's like about like a instead of being like a duelist when he goes in the dark mode, he's a terrible agent. It's like he like catches a serial bomber for it. It's like,
All right, let's take a look here. The first side, the Ford Focus, they think it's changed from 38, so that means they believe the mean is not equal to 38. So which one's that going to be? The low or the high?
that would be the high.
That would be the high, because it's definitely not got an equal, so it's got the opposite of equal. So it's got to be the high, and then the low would be the opposite of that, which is equal. I like it. Is this a one or two tail test?
Two.
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 Not equal to, I can go either way and show evidence that it's not equal to. I like it. So part B, Z, T, or nothing?
T.
T, why T?
N equals 31.
N is 31, which is greater than 30, and we don't know sigma.
You don't know sigma.
Don't know
This
sigma.
should be a t-shirt.
You don't know nothing. All right. Define the rejection region. Alpha is 0.05. I'm using t-scores. So 2 tail. Degrees of freedom is 30, Jeff. That's the easy one, Jeff. What's your problem on the other side, Jeff? We'll find out. So, we know it's 2 tail. 0.05, 2 tail. So I'm in the middle column here. Degrees of freedom of 30 makes me stop right there at 2.042. So negative 2.042, positive 2.042. Way out here, way out here. The null always has an equal sign of some kind in it, so the null always thinks it's in there somewhere. That's why the rejection region, if we get in there, we reject the null, period. So if, I know I put a z star there, but just go over it. If t star is less than negative 2.042 or greater than 2.042, we can reject the null, support the high. And if we don't get in there, then we fail to do both of those things. I like it. I really want this understood too. If Frank always says the opposite of what Henry says, Frank says something and I say, well, that's wrong, well, then that means that Henry would be right. So that's HO and H1 are basically two people saying opposite things always. So if I say reject HO, that means support H1. It means that it's like I said the same thing twice. They go together. Okay, maybe. So again, what are we talking about? What can we use to talk about it? What's going to be far enough away? And then we check to see how far away we got. What's N? 31. What's X bar?
37.3.
37.3. What's S?
2.25.
2.25. So what's S of X bar?
0.404.
Which is who?
0.404.
404? Error. Not found. So then, I know it's a Z-star. This is just the measurement of how many standard deviations away you are. Doesn't matter what you call it. So 37.3, our data, minus the supposed middle. divided by the new standard deviation, and we get
Negative 1.73.
1.73. Okay, I like it. And right there, I know what?
It's inside.
Did it make it into the rejection region?
Fail.
No, it's closer to 0 than it is to there. So it didn't make it in, so then we fail to reject the hoe. Fail to support the high. And which one was the claim?
Oh.
The high. The high. The claim was changed. So that's the high. You wrote the claim down for yourself. So you can see that it's the high. So then we're going to use this language right here. So we have not found sufficient evidence to support the claim that what? That the assembly time
Changed to 4.
of Ford foci has changed. I like it. So many words. Okay. This side, pain reliever. We make a new drug. Bless you. And the claim is that our new drug, thankfully, brings relief in less time, so that our mean time to relief is less than what? 11.2. So which one's that? The hoe or the high?
No.
The high. And the opposite would be, for the hoe,
Less than.
Yeah, or greater than or equal to.
greater than or equal to. I like it. What's the opposite of less than?
Greater.
Greater than equal to. Don't forget, the equal to's got to be somewhere. If this guy doesn't have the equal to, the other one has to, because together they have to make everything, because they're opposites of each other. If neither one had equal sign in it, then they'd be leaving that out. They're not opposites of each other truly then. One or two tail test?
1.
Where?
Outside.
Left, it's an L that way. Okay. So it's a one-tailed test because I only need a sample that's below it by far enough. ZT or nothing. T again. Why?
Sigma's unknown.
N is 45, which is bigger than 30. Sigma unknown, only have S, I like it. I like it. What does this thing tell you again? It's normal enough, I like it. I like it. So alpha's 0.025. We have a one-tailed test. Degrees of freedom is officially 44. So I don't know if you guys remember this. Officially, we should go down to 40 to be more conservative. But I said if it's right on the cusp, I would let you go either way. So that's why for everybody who's like, well, thank you for that, you're welcome. Either way, when it's really close, officially you should go down just to be more conservative. So I don't know what most of you guys did. So we'll look at both T-scores. It doesn't really matter unless my score I calculate, the test statistic, that's the name for Z and T star. It only matters really if it's close to those numbers, or in between those numbers are really subtle, right? So if it's nowhere near those numbers, we're fine. We can totally tell the answer then. So if I use 40, alpha's 0.025, one-tail test, I'm in the middle. 40, get down there, 2.021. And if I use 45, 2.014. Yeah. Either one. So So then it's going to be one tailed test. Whee! One of those two numbers are going to be there. So if T star is less than 2.0 fill in the blank, negative. Is that cool? Negative because it's down here, below 0. You guys with me? So once again, we are the humans. We are the humans. This was created with nothing but positives because we're supposed to know when we have to put a negative on it. This side is below the mean. It's going to be a negative score. T star is less than negative 2 point, whichever one you picked. We can reject the ho, support the high. So what do we know from the sample? We know X bar is, what are we going? 2.34. No. X bar is 10.4. S is 2.34. N is 45. So what's the new standard deviation?
0.349.
349. Okay, I like it. You guys doing all right? Okay, and then now I can calculate my test statistic. T star. It'll be my data minus the supposed middle divided by the new spread. And whatever the hell that is.
Negative 2.29.
Negative 2.29.
29.
Oh, sweet. So see, doesn't matter. Negative 2.29, we're in there either way. Whichever number you picked. Thank God. If we got a negative 2.017, that would have sucked a lot. All right, so what can I say right now then? We got in there. What does that mean? We got in there. What does that mean? We're just going to reject the ho, support the high. I like it. Which one was the claim?
The high.
The high. So we want to use this language for the conclusion. Stay with me. We're going to head out when we're done with this one. I could feel it in the room. Like, God, please make it stop. What are we doing? We made it in there, right? So we have found sufficient evidence because we made it in there. To what?
Support the claim.
Support the claim that
The new drug brings relief in less time than the old.
good. The new drug works faster.
Sure.
So you have to give me some thing about the actual physical thing we're testing. You can't just say that we found evidence that H naught's wrong. No, you got to tell me what are we testing. All right. Okay. I think that's plenty. We are going to, next time, obviously after the quiz, we're going to get into a hypothesis test for percentages. If we want to test a claim about the percentage of students who smoke is this or whatever, we want to test a claim. We're going to do those. Oh, yay. Okay. All.
Do we do? No, but it's good. It's good to practice. I was kind of like zoned out when we were going on Wednesday. I was like checking out.